Greetings and salutations. Back for another day of more OBS not picking up my game right away. Anyways, more Final Fantasy VI Brave New World. And yeah, we're back. We last time kind of got absolutely owned by like every boss we fought. Silver Dragon just stomped us. It was like I don't say embarrassing, like I didn't know what the difficulty was going to be. But it literally was just, hey, here's 3,000 damage. On the very first movie did 3,000 damage to somebody. Also found out that Gao can just use this. I was looking up information, so I'm going to go ahead and put that on him. I don't know if it changes any of his like AI, like with his rages, but yeah. But we're gonna go back downstairs here. The way up there is towards the end. I think there is another chest in this area that I want to make sure we get before moving on to fight the Yeti again. So we're gonna do Mastodon. I have thought of a bit more here. Also, we want to do Love Sonata here. And the reason for that is we may or may not get it. It's the 1 in 16 here of the Love Sonata, which is the tapir, or however you want to pronounce it. It cures MP, so if we can get the 1 in 16, we can have a way to restore MP pretty consistently. Now, 1 in 16 is pretty small, but hey, I'll take a 1 in 16 over a 0 in 16 or nothing. Ow. But if we have to, we'll just use items, so I'm not like that worried. Plus we get stuff like this, Bedevil, which that steals HP and MP from the enemy. It's based on Mog's HP, so he is not always guaranteed to get that, because if he's not missing HP or MP, he's not going to take any, or if they have no MP, he takes none, so... Kind of figured that was going to happen. Anyways, it doesn't seem like anybody down here does some stuff that I don't care for, so didn't we have eye drops? Yeah, there we are. I'm going to equip... I know you have the life bell on, but I'm going to equip a spirit stone on a couple people here, so we don't get... so we don't get blinded when we're fighting these things. Like I said, we're just going to be going for the chance to get the Tapir proc. So Love Sonata every time. I will still just use regular rages with Gao, just so while we're fighting, it's okay. This guy on the left is completely dead. Oh, that killed everybody. No, just kidding, you're not dead. Do you have MP I can steal? Osmos. No. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Also, while we're going around, I believe there's another chest. I just don't know which way to go for it. I think we want to go left here. Yeah, here it is. The last time we went, and we ended up getting to the boss, and I was like, oh no, we probably didn't get all the chests here. I think everybody's dead, Jim. Good job, Gao. Doing much more damage this time around. Oh yeah, they're all dead. Hopefully by the time we get back to the boss, then we'll have a bit more EXP as well. It's an X-Ether, that's nice. We get another level or two, I'll be super happy, but I don't know if we're going to get that much more. Please don't die, Terra. already at a point of you have like no MP. I don't need you to die and make me spend more. Ooh, not Locust, Mastodon. Do you have MP? I'll take it. No, you don't. Okay, well, like, nothing here has magic points. That's really, really unfortunate for Terra. Because I basically have no way of refreshing her MP unless we get the Tapir proc, or Tapir. Tapir? Tapir? Paper? I don't know. I'm slowly using MP on Celis as well. Take the Esper level, though. Who goes on? Also realized, even though we're using Mutant Metal Berserk here, we have Shiva for half ice damage. I will probably equip that when we get to the boss. I'm going to give you HP and stamina. I think Terra wants, basically every time we can get stamina, I believe that helps with her damage reduction when she's in Morph, because that's based on stamina. So we probably should only be going for stamina type stuff for her. Oh, we got it! Yes! I don't know how much MP this gives back. It just says it gives MP back. That's huge. 86 MP is amazing! Let's go! Look at that. You're back at max. Terra's not. Terra's nowhere close to max, but I'll take the, 86 MP. Alright, does Rhyperior have any MP? We didn't, well, we haven't seen it yet, but we're just going to keep trying for that, because any amount we get is better than none. But I think the Ether we have her 230, so I should put her right at max. We're going to make sure we set everything up and save before we go, though. Because he has more HP than... I counted in my video. We did around 50,000 HP in damage. During the fight last time, and it looked like around 40k he entered Pissy Boss mode, and we didn't test dispelling him. I really should have. I don't think I probably should not have thought that I was going to win that battle, but we didn't, so I have no idea if dispel works on him or not. Alright, so it looks like this is... oh, okay. Alright, gotcha. Alright, so yeah, we are done here. So now it's just a matter of we need to get back to the end. So we're under the save point, we'll set up and kind of go from there. Keep trying to get the Tapir proc. Moonlight! But I'm pretty certain with the amount of damage we were doing, he is weak to fire. So, yes, we're going to make sure we keep casting fire on him. But I think I will need to get a bit more in terms of setup. I am going to, just have Celis be in the front row. I think Mog, we're going to sit in the back row. I don't like rock at this damage. Uh-oh, you're muddled. Okay, so you do have things that can muddle me. That's not good. Ow! Can you not, Mog? Oh, of course they attacked you instead. Awesome. Now Terror's gonna attack you. Actually, they're dead. The fight's over. Perfect. this encounter rate does not like me, man. Hellfire, that's fine. Hellfire also would be pretty good, so if we're up against the, we're going up against the Yeti. Hellfire would do decent damage, because they are weak to fire, based on as we saw, so that 3k should be quite a bit more. Oh, Mog and Terra got a level, very nice. This is like 6 steps, and for every fight. What is this encounter rate, man? I mean, I'm not mad at the additional chances to get MP back, but like, can we not, you know, be so overwhelmed by enemies? They do a lot of healing, by the way. Ooh, Mog, you've over 1k HP. I didn't realize. I'm fine just holding on to Terra, not doing anything, because it doesn't really do a lot of damage. Might have to... because I might have... Okay, really? I wasn't paying attention. I was curing him. Rude. I don't want to have you use life. Like, that's not good. We'll hold off on the Phoenix. Celis can... life Gao here. My addiction to just keep trying to get Love Sonata to proc here is kind of a bit much. Send back? No. Only to spend 3 mana to cure him. The Mog keeps bedeviling instead of anything else. Although I think Bedevil is the 7/16th. Can we not rock again? Gao is dead. Like, I literally was curing him. Stupid nutkin. Well, I guess we have to use MP here. You're not full HP. What an annoying monster. I mean, I did take the amulet off, so... Mog, really? Stop using rock, please. Thank you. Mild embarrassment here, but, well. Please hit Mog. Thank you. Mog, can you cast anything besides that? Yeah, I'm glad you keep taking his HP just barely, but I would really like the tape here, and so we can get our MP back, please. No, well, we got it, but I definitely just cast Cure on the wrong person. I meant to cast Cure on Gao, and I healed Terra. This fight's taking longer than it ever needs to be. We got it again! Oh, this is amazing! I did not expect to get it in back-to-back. Mog, you know what? I take back everything I said, Mog. Thank you so much. This was so good. Look at this, we're almost full MP on Terra. I would say, if you go 3 for 3, I'm going to be ecstatic. He's still alive, man. He's a lot of HP. I mean, it was Sunbath, like, he was healing for 2k, so he probably has, like, the 4 to 6,000 HP range, but, like, yeah, this battle took way too long for what it needed to, but also I'm happy with what it did get, at least. Anyways, back to the save point. Do wish we did a little more. If we absolute zero absolutely kills them, which is nice, but none of the other stuff does. Yeah, Spuzz is fine because that is this blindness. Alright, good job. Ooh, another Esper level, I like that. Okay, so we're going to cast Float. I don't think he had any Earth skills, but that's fine. Anyways, we are going to set up... Alright, so we're going to change this. I want you to just have as much defense as possible to try to not immediately die to anything this guy does. So I'm fine giving you literally the strongest shields we have. These have wind damage, but Blizzard is ice damage. Speaking of ice damage, let's go ahead and get you on Shiva instead, so you have half ice damage. You should be pretty good now against him. You have the Stout Spear, this is fine. And you have... against Blizzard, you probably should have something else, but I want the Moogle Charm, because he's just going to be dancing the whole time. Oh right, we have the Genji Helm. Let's give that to you instead. Yeah, you a little less magic defense, that's okay. I think this is probably best for you. I still want the Black Belt with the Flame Tongue, because countering with this is just free damage. He's weak to fire, so if you ever procs it, it'll do good enough damage. The Spirit Stone is just because it has some amount of immunities. I don't think he does blind. Oh, Blizzard does blind. We saw that already, I think. Right? I think that was true. So yeah. Anyways, you probably don't need it, but I'm going to keep it on you anyway. And we just make sure you have basically the highest defense possible with everything that's left. I don't really have anything for you, because we have nothing that has ice damage, so we're just having the strongest equipment on you. You probably are going to die no matter what, so let's get you on the sprint shoes. You just have high evasion. Stat hat's fine. And for Terra, I think you should just have the highest defense stuff for the back row. So Oath Veil. Soul Saber doesn't do anything, so I will give... Well, I don't think it matters, because you're not attacking. So yeah, you should just have... Well, this is the best armor you can have. Do I want Amulet or do I want something else? Amulet gives you plus magic, but not plus defense. It's good. The plus HP might be worth it. Your speed is really bad, too. HP doesn't matter, though. We do 2 magic cubes. That would be really funny. I might give you the Night Cape. Doesn't give you defense, gives you a little bit of evade, but it gives you plus speed. I might just keep the amulet on. How much HP does this give you? Yeah, closer to 1,000. I think I'm fine with this. Alright, so I think we're okay here. Let me double check. So you have half ice damage, that's fine. You have auto haste, I'm okay with this. You don't have a choice. Yeah, and yours is auto regen, which is fine. Okay, I think this is okay. And we're all set. Nice. Do I want to switch Maud the Crystal Shield up to Celis? Probably. Yeah, I think that's fine, because she's going to be the only one in the front row, which is important. Anyways, let's try this again. We're not full MP yet, but we'll probably get in a fight on the way there. So we can still give chances to use the Love Sonata. Well, this is going to kill everything. That's fine, though. Like, so if Maud gets another Tapir proc, we'll be full MP before getting to the boss. Oop, wrong way. Hoodwink? Been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Run amok. Sherwood Forest landed on us. Wrong movie? It's technically a game, not a movie, but yes. I may have to send some amount of... I don't think it's going to do that much damage, actually. Let's just have you defend. Band Candy? Do I even want to know what that is? This will do damage, at least. Didn't do much damage, but more than enough to kill somebody. That's all that matters. Guy in the back is going to be annoying. He's going to cast Arrow here in a moment. Yep. No proc, it's okay. Well, you did really well. We got 3 Tapir procs when we were running around, so I'm happy with this. Now it's a matter of, do I think I can successfully defeat the boss? We get one more? Yeah. No, you fumbled. Little nutkin. I still can't believe I thought their ears were where their eyes were. I'm like, what is this? Or this little rat coming out of a hole. Oh man. I believe mildly embarrassed, but oh well. Laugh at my mistake. Does no damage because you're at full HP. Also like that we have 2 auto haste, so the name of the game this time around is because the Yeti is mostly physical damage. I'm gonna want to give I want to get safe up on a bunch of people if we can, because that safe is basically protect. It will persist hopefully long enough that it's not a big deal. Oh, this is annoying. Oh, that's really annoying. Thank you, Gao, for going before anybody else. This will kill all the enemies, so the fight is over. That could have been really bad. Yeah, they were casting spells. I don't want to find out what they were casting. Alright, round 2, Mr. Yeti. Right, before we go up there, just fully double check. Like, I could give you the hero ring to cover other people. Who has the hero? Oh, you have the hero ring right now. Yeah, because you have just miserable HP otherwise. No, I think we're fine. Alright, so we did not get another proc, so we need to give Terra a little bit more MP, 310. This is enough for 6 Fire 3 uses. We know Fire 3 when she's in Morph does damage cap, so this is around 60,000 damage. I think we're expecting, based on him going into C-Boss mode, at around 40,000 HP. That's, I think, when he went in, when I looked at my video. I'm expecting like a 70,000, 80,000, 90,000 HP total, somewhere in that range. I'm hoping it's less, but it's probably not. It's probably, if we went in around 40k, it's probably around 80k would be my guess. Which means we'll need 8 of these, plus some other damage. And then we are also, with our rages, I was originally using, wherever it was, Locust here, because I wanted to try for Mirage. Unfortunately, Mirage, Gale Cut does no damage. He's immune to wind, so I have to do something else, and currently nothing else really does well. Hornet does okay, but same thing with his 2/3 chance to attack versus using what I want. So I think what we're doing is he is going to be using Conjurer here, which gives us re-raise, and then if he does attack the enemy, we can set Sap, which can help do a little bit of damage over time. But I'm hoping that's good enough. So, unfortunately, Gao is just, I mean, we could use Brain Pan. I never checked Blowfish if it did more than 1,000 damage. I probably should do that in a random battle. But when it's been used on me, it only does 1,000, so that's why I keep thinking it only does 1,000 damage. But I think we're going to be sticking to Conjurer here for re-raise, and if we do attack, we get Sap. He's not going to do much damage, but the re-raise is going to be pretty important overall. Everyone has Float, so I don't need to attach that. And then for Mog on the dance front, he's going to be dancing like every time. And I'm probably going to be using Desert Aria a lot. The reason for that is Mirage is a 5 and 16 to give everybody image, which is really good. But Meerkat is the 1 in 16, where that gives the whole group image as well as haste. I believe it's this one. It might be, there might be another one. There's another one that also gives, might be Raccoon. Yeah, Raccoon and Meerkat, both of them give image, but one also gives haste. I think Meerkat gives haste. But Sunbath also heals. Sandstorm does decent damage, but I don't expect it to do much damage at all. If we wanted to hit damage, we would have to go for Elf Fire here. However, Bedevil does no damage if Mog's at full HP. This is kind of not the greatest. So yeah, we basically, Desert Aria is kind of our go-to 6 out of 16 to get some amount of protection against his physical attacks. 3 out of 16 to heal, so a 9 and 16 to do positive things for the group, and then the other 7 and 16 does some damage. It's not the end of the world. And then Celis is going to be in the front row, and he is going to be setting up safe as much as she can on herself first, followed by everybody else, and then get Dispel on the Yeti when he gets in the pissy boss mode. I don't know if this does anything. I should have tested it last time. I didn't. So we'll see how it goes, and if we get behind, it's probably over. But I'm hoping we can just get ahead where Tackle doesn't just immediately kill everybody in one hit. 2 of our people have auto haste, so should be okay. But even if they die, they get res, they'll have auto haste. But then we need to get haste on the other 2 as well, which I think Mog can help get haste. I'm going to try to get him to get Mirage first. Tackle, who's dead? Gao, saw that coming. Alright, so we're just going to go Desert Aria. We're going to get Safe first. Didn't pay attention. We got Sunbath. That's not the greatest, but it's not the worst either. So 48, 6 of these. We're going to have to cast more than 6 anyway, so we may as well just have her cast Life before I try to get her on the offense. Basically, the rest of her attacks now have to go into... And yeah, Counters like this are going to be really good. Not dance, or not that. We want, yeah. Sunbath is fine here because we need the heal on Gao. Alright, let's go ahead and get haste on yourself. We're going to get you on Conjure for some re-raises, hopefully. Hopefully you don't die immediately. Alright, we can go ahead and morph you. And Mog will hopefully get Mirage one of these times. We hit 3 out of 16, so you re-raise yourself, that'd be really nice. Mog, that's okay, I guess. Sunbath again, okay, we're 3 for 3 on Sunbath. I mean, it's good, it gets us full HP, so I'm okay with it, but at the same time, I would like, ow. Let's get safe on, get it on Gao first. So I think Mog is enough right now to not immediately die. No, bye Terra. The set sap, so that's nice. Also looks like he counters with tackle. You don't have life, that's the problem. What am I having you do? Just dance, yep. Sandstorm, okay, offense, that's fine. Don't expect much damage here. Yeah, basically none. Celis is decent here, honestly. Re-raise, hopefully on somebody that's not Mog. Nope, Mog it is. Alright, we're going to get safe up on the last on Mog, so I think we're going to be set here where nobody should immediately die to any tackles. But yeah, Blizzard still will do damage. I don't have regen up on everybody. I would like to get regen eventually up on everybody. Right now, Terra is the only one that would have regen. Okay, so that's 2 different people with re-raise now. That's very nice. Alright, so we need regen. Nobody currently has it except the dead person. Give it to yourself first. And basically what I'm going to do with Mog here is wait until the Yeti attacks, and then I will Phoenix down Terra, which he just attacked. Perfect. Ooh, actually I don't want Gao to die, so let's actually tonic Gao. Even though he has re-raise, I don't want to lose safe if I don't have to. I just have to cure this. I probably should have waited since he just did that to res Terra. But we'll Phoenix down. We should be okay. We're getting caught up. I think we'll be alright. It's really unfortunate our first 5 of the band arias did not proc Mirage. Ooh, Terra got a re-raise immediately. That's really good. Okay, that's fine. Also fine. Alright, we're going to safe you first, and then tonic you. And then Mog should be able to get back on trying to get Mirages or Meerkat. I'm also going to test Terra here to see if we can do damage cap without being in morph. I have a feeling we're going to have to be in morph to get it, but this is like 8k damage, I'm okay with it. 7k? Okay, well that's unfortunate. If she was full HP, she would not have died there. Alright, we need to get safe back on you then. That's my fault. I should not have risked that right away. Okay, so Terra is the only one without re-raise right now. And it looks like now, with everyone having safe on them, Tackle shouldn't kill immediately, but there is the probability that it could happen. What do I want you doing? Probably fire 3, right? Guess let's wait for Mog. Okay, sure. Double hit on you. Meerkat, perfect. Okay, this is what we wanted. The Meerkat gives us full heal and image on everybody. And I think haste on everybody. It's really good. Doesn't give us regen though, so Gao is not going to be getting back up in HP, but we should be significantly better all of a sudden. I'm going to get him on here again. Now you can go with, we're just going to keep using Desert Aria. Basically keep refreshing that if we can. Let's go ahead and regen Gao. Okay, I haven't been counting how many, I think we're on the 3 fire 3s, but I think we're good to morph now, and we can go for damage cap here with Terra. I guess I'm actually going to keep you on standby. You need MP, actually, so let's go ahead and use a tincture here. Just keep your MP high. Okay, so he's in Pissy Boss. I'm going to try to dispel him. I don't know if it'll do anything. But we didn't try it last time, so... Didn't say if it did anything or not, but we're just going to go for it. Keep going. Basically, as soon as he attacks, we're going to re-Desert Aria here. Okay, we're missing image there. That's bad. Mirage is good. Didn't go on Terra. That's unfortunate. Blizzard is okay. We take some damage, but we have regen. I say take some damage and nearly killed Terra. Jeez. We have re-raise on everybody, right? Well, if we didn't, we do now. I need Mog to give Terra MP, even though I may need to have them... Yeah, so we're about to be out of MP here. You dead? No, she's not dead. Need to get to Celis's turn before this Yeti goes again, though. Okay, I was like, if he gets Blizzard off, Terra dies, which would be really bad. But we have Mog's turn here, so we should be okay. Ooh, we are out of things. We only have one image right now. Mirage is good. That's what we want to see. We only got one there. We have re-raise. I'm feeling confident here. I think I mean, we could very quickly just die, but I'm hopeful for what we have here. Basically, whenever he blizzards, we need to cure 2 immediately because, yes, Terra basically dies every time. Celis is relatively immune to him, though, which is kind of nice. But that doesn't mean that I can be complacent, because, yes, he could still probably kill her with Tackle. Nice. That's a huge dodge. A triple dodge there was amazing. Well, Sunbath, not great, but we've gotten a huge amount of use out of Mirage here, so I'm okay with this. Let's go. All right, that was really good. I'm glad the change in our strategy really worked here. Yeah, super happy with how this looked. Yeah, but you have to have Mog in your party here. As Mog says, he's like, you have to come with us, so... Alright, that was, a new character. Woohoo! And he's a little violent. Welcome, Umaro. Anyways, Umaro is a unique character. Yeah. Sure. Anyways, yeah, we are good here. I mean, you are technically blinded, but that's okay. I will set float real fast. Be consistent, that's all I say. But yeah, if you come up here, this is where you saw, yeah, this is that little cave here. So this is kind of the way back down to the earlier parts of Narsh. We're just going to, I think I'm just going to teleport out of here because, actually, doesn't somebody here have warp? I'm probably wrong. Somebody had warp. Nope. Okay, I'm a liar. We're going to warp us out of here. I'm not saying that I would lose, but I'm not risking that boss fight. That boss fight was really, really good. I'm super happy with how it turned out because we went in and executed as best we could. So, anyways, though, if you look over here, yeah, Umaro, me Umaro, me Smash. So we'll go ahead and change the party. I can show him. Wow, he comes at a really high level. I wonder if you were supposed to get him much later. Yeah, we look. Some of our character Edgar is way behind now, but it's fine. But yeah, let's take a look at Umaro. I'm not going anywhere with him. But he comes with the Bone Club, and he comes with a Snow Muffler. This is one of the best armors in the game. It blocks ice and wind damage. So we can go back to the Silver Dragon, and Gao is now just immune to that Ice 3 that did 3,000 damage, or any of the other ice moves they throw at him. However, that's not enough to take that dragon on, so we'll come back to that dragon later. But as you can see, he can't wear a headpiece or a dual wield, so he only wears his Bone Club. He gets an armor, which these are the only things he has. But if we look down here, we have the Psycho Belt here. This gives plus 25% physical output, and Umaro is an uncontrollable character. So like if we equip him, if we look at this here, he has no things here. He has huge base HP, he has huge amounts of stamina, huge vigor, and that attack stat, well, it's something else, 256 baseline, before he gets any levels. You cannot equip any espers to him, so he is literally just, this is it. And he will do just random things based on what he has. So with the Psycho Belt, well, he's like a dance character, like Mog's dances. He has a % chance to do different things each turn. A lot of times he'll physically attack, maybe he does an AoE Blizzard type attack, or some other attacks. Anyways, the Psycho Belt, the question mark on Yeti, that gives him immunity to some other thing. So like the Blizzard Orb, which is the which you can bet the Psycho Belt here for. You can bet for it at the Coliseum, you get the Blizzard Orb. If you bet a Blizzard Orb, you get a Psycho Belt, so they cycle between each other. The Blizzard Orb is plus 25% magic. Would you see output? Would you see his magic is 0? Now there is another club apparently that gives him magic to make him more of a caster versus a physical person. But the question mark gives him immunity. So the Blizzard Orb is immunity to fire. The Psycho Belt, I have forgotten when I was looking at it, but it's immunity to earth or wind or something. I don't know, something like that. I forget which one. Some other spell type he is immune to with this. However, we're just going to remove all of this. As Mog said, just sit on the airship. I'm probably not using Umaro much. I will probably eventually show him off, but right now all of my characters, as we see, are so much lower level than he is. I did not expect him to be such high level, so I'm not going to be using him right away. We're going to be going to some other places, so as we can see, some of our people are very high level, but we're going to bring Gao. His Esper level is really low. I would like to get his levels up. We're going to bring Edgar. And then we have 2 more slots. I'm going to go ahead and bring Tara. Her damage is just really, really good. And for the final slot, I think we're going to bring Mog again. These 2 characters, honestly, I kind of like them. Gao needs a little bit of work, but, or I need to work on my ability with Gao, rather. because, yeah, I'm not great with him right now. Anyways, Terra can be in the lead, and we're going to set people up. I think Terra is going to be set up similar to how Celis was. So let's go ahead and get you where we're going somewhere where I think what stuff there is weak to. We'll use an ice brand, I guess. Let's go ahead and get you with a black belt. And the magic cube, yeah, we'll keep you on the magic cube for now because, yeah, this should be fine. You have Carbuncle for auto regen, gets you in the front row. Dragonhide, yes, but as we can see here, we can give Gal the Snow Muffler, which is really, really good. Fire Wind, or you can just block ice and wind damage entirely. Snow Muffler is basically always going to be on him. But the benefit is it gives plus 25% HP, so now he doesn't need to wear the hero ring anymore to have any amount of HP. So we're going to give him some other stuff. It's probably going to be... well, right now it's probably just going to be this plus an amulet for immunities. What is your Esper immune you against? Blind Poison in? Okay, so you don't need the Spirit Stone. Let's give you... Life Bell? No, we'll keep you on the Spring Shoes. I'm fine with that. Alright. Edgar, we're going to get you... probably set up as a jump ability, right? Yeah, that probably makes sense. Alright, we're going to actually switch this around. Gal, go down here, Mog up front. Mog, you get on. Put you on a rod. There we go, you should be on the Crystal Mail. Well, no, we want multiple coverage items here, so let's get you on the Diamond Shield for now. You have all three. This is fine. I may not need you on the Ice Rod currently. Alright, so your right hand, I want you. We can give you an Ice Brand for now. I'll give you Crystal Shield, Diamond Helm, and Gold Armor. Alright, so you have all three as well. And I was considering if I should run the Dragoon setup for him, but we don't have the Dragon Helm right now because we have the Dragonhide. Now that Gao's using the Snow Muffler, we should probably go bet that and get that back into a Dragon Helm. But I think I'm going to give you the Hero Ring, and then we'll give you the Amulet, and then I need to give you an Esper. Butte Metal Berserk, so you actually wouldn't need an Amulet if I did that. Yeah, let's go ahead with that then. Oh, you have a thing. Let's give you HP stamina. You have a lot of HP, honestly. Well, right now you have 824. You're holding the hero ring, which is why you're over 1k, so we'll give you some HP, that's fine. So you can get the Spirit Stone then. You're also in the front row. Yeah, there we go. That looks pretty decent. I think the area we're going to is going to be decently with enemies that can be, what you call it, weak to ice. Is there not a free rest point on here anymore? I thought there was. Just forget where it is, but I guess not. Maybe that's only on the Blackjack. I don't have the money to employ anybody here that gives us free rest points. Yeah, definitely not finding Doomgaze, that's for sure. Anyways, yeah, we did really well. Let's take a look. I don't think I would... Yeah, we'll skip that for now. Let's go swing by a town we haven't been to yet, and that is down here in Jador. We're not going to be going to Jador, but I didn't go here last time to get any of its... check any of the shops, so... Yeah, they still say we smell like poverty. Sad days. Anyways, what do you have here? Hairband. This looks like old equipment. White dress. Also, might be better? It's hard to tell. No, that's 3k. There's no way. Or could this is an upgrade? It's used by everybody. That's kind of wild. We'll probably hold off on it, though. Oh, cool. Yeah, they're trying to, trying to tell you, hey, you should take a look at that picture more than once. A Ninjato. Yeah, nothing else really here, so that's all Shadow equipment. I got bad news, Shadow's not here, so we're not going to be getting him right now. Triple Triad, probably? Just a guess, though. Just a guess. I don't know if it's actually true. Your cards are all the rage in Balam Garden. Well, that's not good. Right, what do you got here? Nothing. I'm going to buy one of these stat sticks because it would have been nice to have for some of our characters at times where we didn't need the immunities. Okay, well, did he find them? The Monet brush may cast safe. So I found out, I didn't realize this because I didn't really use her that much with Realm. Apparently these brushes, they all just attack your own person and own party and heal. So this one may also cast safe when you use it on people. I'm going to hold off on it for now. We're going to pick up a few more Phoenix Downs. I probably should convert some of those Ninja Stars into scrap, though, because it's very unlikely. Very unlikely that I... Right, there's no free heal on this one. Very unlikely that I will use it. Alright. We can go up here and look, but we're not going to do much here. Yeah, if you come up this way, it's like, get out. Anyways, let's turn the light on so we can read things. Yeah, let's read your diary. I see. This bores me. Oh, that's a little creepy. Hold on. Anyways, if we go up here, be careful looking at some of these pictures. So, but the Gestalt one here, yeah, you get the Emperor's map. This is the only reason I'm here right now. Show this to the old man. What old man? So yeah, we're gonna have to go back and I guess figure out who we needed to show this to. I think, if I remember, the guy was in Albrook. So, that we're not going to be going to wherever the map takes us right now, but I wanted to get it now. But I think we're going to... I think it was Albrook. I know it's not Miranda. Or it might be Miranda, I forget. I think he was in the armor shop, right? Aha, I do have somewhat a decent memory at times. Yes, was I not supposed to show it to you? Show this to the old man. What old man? I mean, I know where it's supposed to take you. I just figured that old man is the one was supposed to tell you where it was. I'm trying to think of, there was another person that we talked to that said, hey, he said, hey, there's a map, but the dude died before he, we didn't know where it went. I just don't remember where that person is. I remember this guy, but I don't remember where that one is. Well, we're not going to find out today. I'll try to remember. It might be in Collingen, but anyways, we're going to this place, this scary town. We're going to Zozo. I'm going to get my revenge on you yet, Zozo. Anyways, we're going to save twice. We're going to cast Float because I risk nothing. Anyways, hey, this looks normal. Did Zozo not change? That person's still sleeping on the ground over there. I talked to this guy. Zozo, never heard of it. Anyways, before we go up there, I think we need to talk to this guy. Yeah, we'll take that. Anyways, you need that to get where we're going. And hey, what is this? Giant? You seem suspiciously not high level. And that's because he's not. Well, this is a good time to test out re-raise. Alright, well, sure. I'm gonna let Gao go until he gets Blowfish. I'd like to see how much damage it does. Well, if we don't kill him by countering. Alright, does this do 1,000 damage or more? It does 1,000, okay. Well, kind of expected, but I wanted to verify. Also, if we notice here, Gao has safe on him. So Brainpan has auto-safe, which is really, really nice to know. Anyways, you guys are chumps now. This is going to do a lot of damage. This guy's low level. And weak to that. Bioblaster also would kill, but I'd like to see how much the auto crossbow does now. Oh good. He didn't get a chance to throw his pointy stick at me. Anyways, if you remember, not this door. This door was locked when we first came to Zozo. Like, by getting that lubricant or rust aid or whatever you want to call it, it's now unlocked. And then we can go to Mount Zozo. And this is where we're headed. I forget which way we're supposed to go. Not this way, I guess. But a new area for us. We get the Ice Guard. And this is a very strong thing. This absorbs ice damage, so this is literally just amazing for dealing with the Silver Dragon. So this is now our second piece of equipment that gives us immunity to ice, which is great. So now we just need to find 2 more or get more levels so we just live, and then we'll be able to start considering fighting him. At the moment, yeah, we'll equip it. I don't know if it's going to be needed in this area, but we'll see. A Titan? Hey, you look just like the guy that was outside. I'll take your rage, thank you very much. You snowman today. Just kidding, we'll stumble today. You don't have any dark spells. Nope, okay. Let you defend then. He's a humanoid, so I'm presuming that he will be weak to dark magic or bioblaster. Yeah, let's use sap. I want to see how much damage you do with this mod. Probably should just be using dances, but don't get to use this much. Honestly, not bad. I expected way worse. Yeah, this guy doesn't hit too hard, so I'm not too worried about it. This also could be that the game was probably trying to tell me, hey, you should probably go here earlier instead of Narsh, where I tried to kill myself. You okay there, dude? That was a triple hit. You have a lot of HP. If Gao was here, obviously we would be doing more damage, but we needed the rage, so we leapt at him. Good EXP though. Yeah, Edgar needs a few levels. He's behind. Alright, what did that rage give us? So we gave Titan, right? Titan. So Avalanche, which I forget what that does, or 3x attack. Alright, that's not bad. Edgar, you gain a lot of HP. I'm happy, but at the same time, not happy. Crap. Uh-oh. Bone Lord? Oh, no. I'm not wearing a ribbon. This is not good. Yeah, well. Yeah. I don't know what I want to do to you. I'm trying to think of rages I should be using against you. I don't know. I guess we can just go full offense. I don't expect Doom to work on him. Right, you are low HP, Terra. You have regen already, so we'll just heal. Poison probably doesn't work. We will set Sap on you, maybe. You might be immune to it. Of course you have Doom. Why wouldn't you? Thank you so much, Terra. You probably have X-Zone too, which is not good. That sounds like a Petrify move. That's really not good. I have a feeling he's weak to Fire. Or Holy, but I don't have Holy. What I do have, though, is, we'll just wait a second. What I do have, though, is Fire 3 with Morph, and hopefully that'll just kill you. My whole party dead? No. May as well be, though. Okay, well, sorry, Gao, but we needed to eliminate this target. Stormfang? Why do I think I've seen that, that name before? Alright, we need to get Float back up. I'm failing at all of this. Alright, Stormfang. Oh, there it is. Aha! Okay, so this, I have seen this name before. This is a Sabin Claw. If we go back up to his claws, the Frost Gore. Yes, so this is the ice damage one. Stormfang is the lightning damage one. I remember at the Coliseum, if you bet Frost Gore, you get a Stormfang. Stormfang, if you bet that, will give you a Frost Gore. So you can have two of either of the ones you want. Just a matter of getting, you know, what you want. So you just bet whichever way you need to. Nice. Didn't have to use Terra's attack. And so those were Vagrants. What do we have for that? be Flash Rain and regular attack. Flash Rain, pretty decent. I think we already have Rain Man, which gives us what you call it? Flash Rain, and then Bolt 2. Alright, apparently I have no idea what this item is. Thought it was going to be a relic, but clear... Oh, it is a relic. Who can equip it? Oh, nobody that's here. So Lock and Shadow, plus 25% magic. Decent stats, and Fight always hits. So it's kind of like... Well, don't really get the point of Fight always hits if you're going for magic, but maybe they have an item that does magic instead. Who knows? I have a feeling I'm not going to need Terra up front anymore, actually. Edgar has quite a bit of HP. I don't think I need her set up the way... She took a lot of damage there. But we'll see. Cat Hood. So this is, I think... I don't think anybody here can wear it. Oh, you can. Alright, yeah. So here he goes. The Cat Hood is just good stats. Doesn't do really anything else. It has 5 magic, 5 speed, but as you can see it has 5 less stamina and vigor. But I think it is an upgrade over the stat hat, generally speaking. So yeah, we'll have him equip it. We could have gotten it earlier. We could have bet in the Coliseum for it. Money? I will always take money, thank you. Titan. The last Titan? No, definitely not the last Titan. It's also not the correct game. Get you to the back row, just get you to defend. Oop, almost went the wrong way. I want you to do... I actually know what I want you to do. Yeah, let's look at this Vagrant and see what it looks like. Flash Rain. He does decent damage, but I feel like it's going to do... Anything he does is going to do decent damage at this point. Ice Rabbit. Ooh, I think it's the first time we've seen this, right? It is. Oh yeah, there you go. Ice Rabbit, I guess, also does Mirage and... I thought it was the Raccoon, but maybe Raccoon is just healing. Wow, an Ice Rabbit again. Okay, calm down there, Mog. I mean, it's a lot of healing. I'll take it. But we're already at full HP. I'll take the Mirage again, though. I think Mirage is... I did not value it that well until we saw it the first time. I think it's really, really good. Physical evasion is nice. Alright, you see that button up there? There's a save point next to it. For a reason. You want to see why? I'm not gonna... Anyways, it's a good thing there's a save point here. But anyways, yes. That chest there opens with that button. We're not gonna press it. That's a dragon. That's the brown... It's wind dragon? I don't know. It's a dragon. That's all I know. And we kind of got absolutely dominated by the last dragon I came across, so I would prefer to not, if I don't have to. I think it'd be much safer if we did not engage in dragons right now. We will get to him eventually, though. Do not worry. Or maybe this dragon's a lot easier, but I somehow doubt it. I have a feeling all the dragons are going to be very, very tough. Alright, yeah, let's get you in the back row. I'm going to switch your stuff up. Yeah, so this is where I think stat sticks will be pretty decent. I don't know what she's going to need immunity-wise, but I'm okay by having her sit in the back row with 76 magic and now 1,000 HP, so that's kind of nice. Did I forget? Is there not? I guess there isn't a boss fight here. I kind of thought there was. Alright, we have new enemies. Leap, please. Mog, I've been very impressed with you. I really like the new Moogle Charm. The ability to just dance differently on every single turn I think makes his potential way, way higher. Anyways, we got some new rages here. I have no idea what it was we just got. I wasn't paying attention to their name. Grizzly. Cave in and attack, and then what was the other dude? Scarab. Starlight and Megavolt. I have no idea what I know what Megavolt does. It's like Bolt 3. But I have no idea what Starlight does. It's locked. If only we had a lockpicker. I know this man. Hello, Cyan. It's been a while since we've heard this theme song. What's up, buddy? Of course we do. We might have read your letter. You found them. Uh-huh. Yep, sure you did. Oh, does Terra not say anything? Interesting. Well, that somewhat of a mistake here on my part. Obviously, you go here first with Celis. Celis says stuff when... Also, we should have a key to get this eventually, but I forget... It's out here. Yeah, there it is. Celis says some stuff like, these flowers are beautiful, and compliments him on... a porno mag. Come on, Cyan, I thought you were better than that. Anyways, I think I've made this mistake multiple times now. I thought somebody learned warp. I just have no idea who it is, but I'm guessing not. I am just a fool. You have Tri-Talk. I haven't been doing anything here, but yes, you now have all of your level 3 spells. That's really, really nice. Slow X. I think, yeah, magic stamina is just where I still want you to be. You should get vigor, speed, probably. You have plenty of HP now. You get your stamina since you have nothing else. Hope you get at least another. Oh yeah, we didn't look at Torado. So Torado was the Magicite we got after picking up Umaro, or before fighting Umaro, rather. Yeah, this one is plus 60 HP, so really, really, really nice. Really need HP. But you get Drain, Quake, and Sleep, which is kind of nice. So, yeah. Anyways, we're going to, since I foolishly didn't have any, we're going to Warp Whistle out of here. Alright, well that was Zozo. There is still a dragon there. We will need to go and deal with that. There's also the upper house here. That's Miranda. The upper house here. We'll check in on these guys here. We're gonna save. There's a dragon on the stage. Yes, there is a dragon on the stage. We go look here. It's hard to tell from here, but... Can you see it from here? Not really. Anyways, there's one thing I wanted to show off here, which we'll do more with this later. Yeah, dragon is sitting on the stage. It's hard to tell, you can't really see it from here. Anyways, if we go back up this way... if you remember this place... Hey look, there he is. Alright, well the game is smart. It took away this rat that we left here because I was worried about the timer when we were in here to get to Ultros. But this rat in the 1.0 Japanese version of the game, if you left these rats up and then you came in here and died to them, well if you die to them, you get kicked out of the Opera House. And the bad side is you get kicked out of the Opera House in the World of Balance. Even though if you can die to those rats if they still exist in the World of Ruin, which causes, as you can imagine, some major problems with the game. It's a huge glitch. So it was patched out before it got to the US, but yeah, you know. Anyways, you want to see a dead body? Hurry! I'm not prepared for this at all. I have a feeling we're just going to immediately die, but I'd like to see the damage of all of these guys. We do have float, which is really nice. Don't know what they're weak against, to be quite honest. Base wind, fire wind, nothing with earth, right? A Gaia gear, but we're floating, so we shouldn't take earth damage anyway. I don't know. Let's go make dead bodies, 4 of them, as we die to this thing. The brown dragon. Yeah, Quake, obviously. That's why we have float. And it heals himself, so that's nice, I suppose. I'm gonna guess that you're weak to probably water or ice. I don't know for certain. We're just going to go with Conjurer. I think that's just a bit fine here. Ice, no, that's water. Or Plasma. Yeah, we're just going to go with all-out damage here. We're probably going to die. Plus, he only uses, if he only uses earth moves, we actually will be quite fine. He can't get rid of our float because we can just never get hit by earth moves. Anyways, Ice 3. Snowman Jazz. Re-raise. I have a feeling his physical attacks will probably just kill somebody, but... Take Mirage. That's an amazing thing. This is the only way he can actually do damage to us. Be physical attacks, Mirage would be excellent. Yeah, that's not much damage. Or not much. Yeah, 4K is not that much. Yeah, I guess we should be using Desert Aria. Try to get Mirage up on everybody. That actually is probably something we want. Oh, you almost immediately died. Anyways. How Storm does. This is water and wind, I think? Okay, not nearly as good. I mean, it's nice that we're immune to the earth damage, but I don't know how much HP this guy has, so this might take a while. Kind of was expecting to show up, have him one-shot everybody that was here, and then he doesn't do any damage. Okay, well, this might work out in our favor. Try to set sap on him with drill here. And then... that's not good. Yeah, G-Force drops float, so you probably want to get haste on people. I don't know, I might actually be able to win this fight. Maybe I should be taking this more seriously. Let's go ahead and get float. We'll get haste on the other two people that don't have haste. We have sap on him, so I'm okay with this. I should get Terra out of her form, though. That's Petrification. Ooh, I don't know if I have that immunity. Nope. That's not good. And he loses float and you get petrified. Oh, I don't like that. I can't run from dragons, can I? I don't think we can. Well, goodbye, gal. If you had Gaia Gear, you would survive this? But you don't. Alright, you do technically have re-raise. That is good. You're petrified again. That's so annoying. We're gonna wait until he uses a spell before I... Does that hit floating people? It does! Okay, so he has ways around float. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this then. I don't mind giving it an honest try to be a little further. We should probably get safe on her and lower that damage. And so this is a ground-based move again, so we're gonna dodge. Why is he regenerating? Did I not sap you? Probably didn't. Okay, so I think you're weak to water. Or even you could ice. Let's go more offensive here, and let's put you with Mastodon. I don't think anything she does is going to do great. That did very little damage. So I'll just have you defend. Razor Leaf. Okay. That could have been a lot worse. I'll take the Devil. That's HP back for Mog. I need to check if anyone's missing regen. And all of his... It gives him all of his mana back. That's really nice. You really need, you know, Cosmos. What you can equip, though, is... Where is it? The Soul Saber. You don't have regen, and you don't have regen. That doesn't do that much damage. I'm gonna get regen on Mog over... Gal, because, yeah. Basically, I'm betting on... Yeah, Tapir. Perfect. You can just cure 2 then. Just restored all of our mana. I think this is HP based. Edgar might be dead here, that's annoying. No, he's not. Let's go. That's slow, though. I think we can make it work, though. I think he's weak to water. I probably should have used Chimera. We're going to scan you, even though I probably should have had that already, but I think it's water. Yeah. Okay. And he has regen naturally, and haste. I don't think slow does anything for it, but, yeah. I'll get shell. I don't know. No, all of his stuff I think is... same. Alright, we'll just get regen on Gal. We'll get haste on Edgar again, and keep going with Mog. We might be here a while, so I'm very sorry, but I did not expect to think I'd be fighting this and have any chance. I expected to just immediately be dying. But Water Rondo is going to be the best I can do. At least until he kills Gao again, and I get Gao out of a rage. Fabian would have been really good for this fight also, because he has double Water Claws. I'm considering letting him kill Gal, but I would like not to have to get people back up if I don't have to. Gal being in a... well, actually, he would... yeah, he would die to that. I'm glad he dodged. Drill, I think we know, can override regen. It overrode it on Adeluma, but I don't know if it's going to be like that for us this time. Yeah, you don't do that much damage. I'm kind of surprised. I'm guessing basically the damage we have to expect is from his Earth moves, which, I mean, if he hit us with Earth moves, well, yeah, we definitely would just be dead. But with regen, I'm kind of okay with this. Water Rondo is doing good damage. It's not like... okay, there's dead Gao. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Gao back up, and we'll get him on a different... I will tonic here, just because he doesn't have regen right now. I'd like to get him back in the back row. Probably should get regen on him, but honestly, I'm okay not. Alright, so if we go this is Aqualung. I think that's going to be the best damage I get out of you. I think we just sit here with Edgar waiting, just in case he needs to cast Float or something. Honestly, Gao, you don't do that much damage. I'm a little disappointed in your damage in this fight, but whatever. You're somebody I don't have to think about. You attack. I don't have to consider you. 2 out of 3 times, you're just going to do 1,000 damage. Which means if you're going to do 1,000 damage, what we should have done is, if he dies again, we will switch him over to Brain Pan, which, because it is auto-safe. I don't think you have safe right now. You have Shell. Probably should be attacking with Edgar, but... the problem I'm going to have with attacking with Edgar is Edgar and Mog are my only 2 with Float. Well, Gao also has Float, but he's in a rage, so he can never be used. Which means if he ever G-forces, I need Mog or Edgar to immediately float before he gets his turn again, because if he G-forces into an immediate Quake, I have to have somebody just on standby for this. Anyways, unless he comes up with something new, we will eventually kill this guy. I don't know how much HP he has. It's going to take me a bit. I haven't been counting damage, but we will eventually kill him. Also, maybe I should try... I want to see something. Do you have... Oh, you don't. I say, if you had Rasp, I would like to see if I could drain your MP, but... We'll pause a second because Edgar is not fast enough. We are all dead. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I shouldn't have to pause because if he fails, my entire team dies. I should probably be having you attack, but meh. Meteor? Uh-oh. I don't know how much this is gonna do. Are we all dead? Ow. Oh my goodness. That hurt. We're in trouble now. Alright, we lost basically... Jeez. This does more damage than I can handle. It hits me. Yeah, I think we're just dead now. I don't think there's anything I can do. I should be testing, can Shell reduce the damage of Meteor? I don't even know if you're immune to Petrified, by the way. You're not. Okay, well, we're dead. Well, that was a whole waste of 15 minutes. My apologies. Wow, we actually have a fighting chance against that guy, though. That is kind of wild. I did not expect us to have a real chance against him. I think we could much easier do him with a different group. But yeah, we're kind of... World of Ruin is got hands, and certainly more than I'm expecting. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's good for today. I will probably not do that dragon again next time. I think we're going to go do other stuff, and we're leveling people up. We have a bunch of things to do. Obviously, Cyan just joined our party. That's really nice. We have enough people now. We can go to another place, too, which would be kind of interesting. So, but I think we're going to be trying to get people leveled up. I think when we get to probably the 28, 29, 30 range is when we'll start tackling dragons. But currently on the map, places we need to go. We need to do Jador. We need to Hauser, find out him. We need to figure out who was the guy I talked to for the map. Do that. There's Doma Castle. There's the Cave on the Veldt. We did Narsh. There's the map. There's Thamasa and the Hyden's Rock. So we have quite a bit we got to do. Can't do Hyden's Rock quite yet. Oh, there's the Tower of the Kefka Cult. We'll do that after we pick up another character. So, yeah, we kind of got owned by 2 different dragons in 2 different days. So I've got my work cut out for me. I'll think on it. I'm pretty certain I can have winning compositions against them now that we fought both of them. In the ice one, we now have 2 items that block ice damage entirely, so that should make that significantly easier, but we still have, hopefully grab a couple more items to make that work before we go and try to fight them. But anyways, yeah, hope you all have a wonderful day, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.